Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm back with my update after 9 months after my surgery. So basically, this is the, let's say, final line when I can really say, like it's finished, the transformation or whatever, or healing process, or yeah, and I'm only using this shampoo, so I'm not using anything else, more or less, from Dr. Balwi, because I sometimes do the derma rolling with mesoserum, but that's all. I don't really use anything additional to make the hair grow, because I didn't really see the results. I used it for many months. The products, the vitamins, the PRP procedures, but it didn't really bring the result what I expected, let's say. So the results still remain the same. The hair which were growing right after, maybe 1 month after the hair transplant, are still there. They're just longer. And how do I basically judge the result? Well, I would judge it as mediocre, like really mediocre result, because there is no way I can put my hair on a bag like this, because in the light, under the direct light, either it's sunlight or a light in the bathrooms or whatever, you can see the scalp. So basically, you can see the scalp up until here, where I didn't have my hair. So let's say my verdict is that the hair were planted too far away from each other, and the density was not there. So, and this is how it is. So if you now, the quality of this camera is not so good, but if I zoom in, like, you can definitely see that the density is just lacking density. You can definitely see it right now. For example, you can see the skin through the hair, pretty long, so up until here where my real hair start. This is one concern which I have, and the second one is, of course, my receding, like this area, the top of my hair is receding as well, so it doesn't look really good. And I had it for many years already, this bald spot, so to say, and it's getting bigger with age. And my concern is, like, I trusted 100% in doctors in Istanbul, and I still trust them. The thing is, which I'm asking myself, why we didn't speak about this spot, even though they saw it's receding? And I was so overwhelmed with it all, and I was like so concentrated on these spots where I didn't have any hair at all. So I was like, oh no, we need to do this, and nobody even told me about this spot, that it's kind of also, you need to think about it if you do hair transplant. This is the first thing. The second thing is, why did they not suggest to do more grafts? I could pay extra. I see people with such condition as I have now with transplanted hair, they do hair transplant just to fill in the density, and they use the same amount of grafts as I did, 3,700, like around of it. And of course they look perfect afterwards, because they don't have any receding hair. They just lost hair density. So this isn't like, all the things I see in groups or chats. I'm like always asking for like photo before, and if it looks perfect now after the hair transplant, it didn't look bad even before the hair transplant. I didn't have hair here at all. So it's basically my biggest concern, that many Germans do hair transplant only just by seeing something like bald spots or something. They're already in Turkey doing hair transplant. I'm not like that. I didn't have financial possibility to do the hair transplant before I was like this age, and I didn't educate myself enough about it. Anyway, and the third point is that is there another technique? I saw many people, when I was in clinic, many people did other technique, like I did FUE technique, some people did DHI technique, which as I assume, let hair to be planted like closer to each other so you can achieve more density, so more grafts can be transplanted. There is a question why it wasn't offered to me. So, and these three questions remain for me yet now when I reach the finish line, so to say, when it's only 3 months until I can say like it's the final result of it. Because as I said, I cannot do my hair on the back. I cannot do comb over because you can definitely see the balding spots in the sun or when I'm outside. I can definitely show it to you and make a walk outside and yeah, just film my hair when I'm outside under direct sunlight. With the comb over, there is no way to do that. There's just no way makeup can hide it. So yeah. The other thing is that the hair need to be on the side just to cover it all up. They need to be combed on the side, and I still use hair powder, like this hair density powder, a lot to cover my bald spot here, even though it's really like medium help, because you can definitely still see that it's coming, so to say. And yeah, I mean, my satisfaction is like really mediocre right now, because I thought that when I do hair transplant, I can forget about it. I can just forget about it. And for me, the work is just not done until the end. Yes, it's good. It's definitely better, and I feel myself better. It's true, but it's something which I don't feel completely satisfied with. I feel that more work needs to be done. So, and I think I will speak about that with Elite Hair about like later when we really reach the finish point, because there won't change much. The hair will get only longer, and I will most likely do the waves, like permanent waves, just curls, because straight hair doesn't do anything for me right now. You can definitely see the scalp up until here when the hair is straight, and so I want to create a bit more fuller effect, a bit more messier effect on the head. So yeah, and maybe I will even dye my hair like a little bit lighter, because this line is just too. My hair are not so dark. My hair are dark blonde. Now it's like brown. So yeah, because they were transplanted from maybe this area. That's why like hair is darker here. So maybe that's why. And it's still not getting any lighter. And anyway, I will try these things before I do my final verdict, just to see whether I feel comfortable with it. So far, I really assume that there needs to be a worst case scenario second transplant done, just to fill in this part, because it's I feel it now, because it's the second part which is kind of bothering me, and I feel really kind of a bit let down by doctors, because they didn't tell me, okay, think about this, maybe we should transplant this as well. So I go to Turkey once, and I pay for 2 areas to be transplanted over, and that's all. Now I don't have any willingness to wait 1 year again just to see some results. So yeah, if I do the second transplant, definitely without shaving my hair, it's definitely something. It's which I cannot afford due to my work, due to the thing that I work in social business, and yeah, I was still like I was lucky enough to work from home during the lockdown, being bald and with scars and everything. So yeah, but now I wouldn't be able to afford it anymore, because it's more or less getting back to normal. And yeah, it's just how I feel right now. It's not a very positive feeling, because I feel okay, I feel fine, and I feel like, oh, there is something better for sure, and I feel myself a lot more comfortable, but it's medium result. I wanted to feel myself, 100% comfortable about my hair and forget about this problem. Like I would be born with this, and that's all. And it's a lot more complicated than that. And I also have problems with my forehead. The forehead still looks very, very high to me. Like this part especially. It's just, some people even said to me that, oh, is your hairline receding? And I'm like, wow, no. Actually, it's how my hair are growing, which is a lie, because my hair are not growing like that. My hairline, my natural hairline, starts here and goes like this, and it's a hell lot of difference. So yeah, I'm having my thoughts. I'm having my thoughts about the future, so to say, and what I'm gonna do about this result. Anyway, I still have, let's say, after my conversation with the doctor in Istanbul after my surgery, they said if in case I have anything to report, I need to get back to them, and now most likely I will do that. So because I feel that the work hasn't been done until the end, so to say. The complete work hasn't been done, and I did my part as much as I could by using all the products, and they didn't magically create some kind of hair from nowhere where they were not transplanted. And here in my bathroom, I just try to keep the setting as much as possible alike, but if I go to the bathroom of my work, there is this direct light from the top on my scalp, and you definitely can see every hair transplanted maybe 2 millimeters apart from each other. So it's a definitely process which we need to still do, and I assume it will take longer than 1 year. If I assume that there will be a second transplant involved or something. But anyway, that was my update, and after 9 months, and yeah, we see each other after 10 months, I guess. And have a good summer. Bye.